Alright, hi. Today I'm going to be showing you my sketchbook, I guess. I'm currently filming this video on my canvas stand, which is these two things that you can see, because I could not, for the love of God, make it so that they wouldn't be in the frame. So, without further ado, let's start the video. This is my fourth sketchbook. I made it myself because I couldn't find a decently priced square sketchbook and I really wanted a square. So I basically made it from scrap and some loose papers that I had lying around. All these stickers are from various artists that I will try to link or at least name in the video, except these two. These are mine. I made those. And some of these stickers, like this one or this one, I think I got as a gift, so I don't really know who made them. So that's that. Finally, look into the sketchbook. Okay, there's some more stickers in here. Well, when I say stickers. This is a failed Polaroid photo, and these are just some business cards that I stuck in because they're pretty. Yes. I started this sketchbook in the year 2020, so I had a lot of free time on my hands. I didn't really feel like making the first page pretty, so it's just really doodles. There's not really much to say about it. There's not going to be much to say about most pages because most of them are just doodles, but yeah, that's what it is. This is a realistic, self-taught artist sketchbook tour. Next page. I actually turned this sketch into a digital piece. I'm probably gonna be showing all the digital pieces on screen as I go about this. So these are my two OCs that are in kind of like not really a universe, more like I just feel like painting them, so I will. This is Perry, and this is... what the fuck is his name? Carlos, I think. I don't even remember my own OC's name, I'm gonna cry. Okay, this is already chaotic as fuck. These are my Damon OCs. They're gonna be a lot in this sketchbook, especially these three. This is Light, Ray, and Billy. So, next page. Doodles. Again, as I said, I mostly just use this sketchbook to get out of art blocks, and most of the finished stuff I do digitally, and it's posted on my Instagram, which I assume most of you are probably here from my Instagram, so you probably know my work. Those of you who aren't, you're free to check it out. I don't know, there's some things from this sketchbook and some things that I don't even sketch here, so feel free to. These are mostly from Pinterest, I think. There's Carlo again. Yes, his name is Carlo. I'm dumb. And there is Creep. Creep is going to be in the sketchbook a lot too, because he's kind of like very easy to doodle. It's just a dumb pigeon. So he just fills the space. I tried something new here. I think I saw a trend on TikTok or Instagram when there was like, everyone can paint a face, and it was this kind of like, I don't know what it is, naive art style. So I just tried that. I think I started with trying to improve my hands, and then I just gave up. And here I tried to design my Spider-Sona, because that was the trend at the time and I wanted to try, because I love Spider-Man. It's one of the few comic characters that I actually feel personally attached to. This is the first design page when I was trying to settle on what I wanted it to look like and what I want. I settled on the hoodie because I'm very self-conscious about the upper part of my body, and I feel like I loved crop tops at that time. I still love them, but I don't wear them as much, so a crop top hoodie felt like a good choice at the time. And I really wanted to wear like a pouch or like a tool belt, because the spider suit is very inconvenient when you want to wear something on your person, when you want to carry something, so I felt like adding that. There is, on the next page, are some practice poses when I was deciding on the final piece, and then here is the sketch that I turned into the final digital. Yeah, and then there I tried some designs that I would put on the hoodie. I don't know if I settled on any of these. I think I changed that. This is probably the closest one. Well, you're seeing the final design on screen now, so you know better than me. So that was my Spider-Sona moment. It didn't turn out quite as well as I wanted it to, because back then I lacked certain skills that I needed to make the piece look good, but yeah, it is what it is. I got better. Here I sketched out designs for new OCs that I actually pitched on Instagram, Ezra and Ichiro. It was such a random moment when I think I couldn't sleep and I was thinking about a concept of the classic vampire versus werewolf rivalry? I don't know. English is not my first language, okay? And I thought, what if it was cyberpunk? Right? A cyberpunk setting or like a futuristic setting, and it got out of hand very quickly, as most of my ideas do, so I kind of tried sketching out how they would look, and I settled on these two. You will see that I changed the design a lot as they go, and as I grow as an artist. Like, they look completely different right now, and they look less like children. I don't know why they look like children here. I'm actually writing a comic about these two right now. I'm writing a script. I've been writing the script since 2020, and I'm still not satisfied with it. One day, maybe, I will publish it. It's gonna be fun. Next page. What is this? Yes. Here I tried to sketch all of the demon OCs. You can see Light here, and right here, and Billy. And the rest of these are not really important, because I don't think I draw them ever again. But they're all from the same universe, and I think I was just bored in class or something, and I tried to sketch all of them. I had a very severe art block here, and I just couldn't get out, and nothing I drew worked the way I wanted it to, so I just got out my ink and my calligraphy pens, and I just scribbled, and it goes on the next page. Yeah, there's like a head, I don't fucking know. I just needed to scribble it out, and it kind of worked. It doesn't look pretty, but it wasn't supposed to look pretty, it was just supposed to... I needed to make something, so I did. And actually, I really like the jellyfish, I think that turned out pretty great. Here, I started toying with the idea of making designs on t-shirts and stickers, so these are some of the designs, and my logo design, I think I settled on this one, yeah. And I think actually none of the designs, except this one, has made it to like a final stage. And I scrapped this one anyway because it was way too convoluted and people didn't really like it, so nothing out of this page worked out, but it was the first step. Here, I just played with markers because I still probably couldn't really get the art out, and this looked cool. I think I saw this on Pinterest or Instagram when someone drew eyes like this, and I really wanted to try it, so I did. Yeah, I did these little post-it notes throughout the pandemic. I actually started doing them before the pandemic, and then I just hoarded them. And I always would write a note on the back, and then I would leave it somewhere in town for someone to pick up. And it was supposed to be like, you know, to brighten up people's day. I would like to start doing them again, because I would leave my Instagram handle on the back, and sometimes people would text me in the DMs that, like, oh, this made my day, or like, oh, I found your note and it's really cute. And it just brightened my day so much. It made me so happy to make people smile. The rest of it is just random stuff. Random sketches. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is my alien OC, and this is my mutual's OC that I don't remember what his name is, but we did an art trade, and they did my OC and I did theirs. This is the sketch that I turned into the final piece, and this is some random Valentine sketches. Oh my god, I don't know if I can show this. Yeah, these are, I'm probably gonna blur this out, but I was practicing poses, and these are some probably not safe for work things, so I hope you won't see this. And here's Light again, and I don't know what I taped over here. Oh no, we're not looking behind that. No. This was the strawberry dress trend, I think, when people would just draw their OCs in strawberry dresses. And I couldn't really, at the time, like, I was in an art blog, so I just doodled him and posted him in my stories, I think. Yeah. This was a darker time in my life. I wasn't really feeling like myself. And that's a self-portrait right here. You can tell how I felt. And there is Creep, and this, I think, actually are Tricky Wagons OCs. I don't remember their names, but I'm pretty sure that's them. I just wanted to doodle something, and she's a really great inspiration for me. I think there's gonna be more studies of her style. Yeah, these are Ezra and Ichiro again, and you can see that they kind of matured and they don't look like kids anymore, which is good because in the story they're like 30. They're in their late 20s, so the initial sketches weren't really representative of that. Is this Halloween? No, it's not Halloween yet. I was probably in a Halloweenish mood, so I just sketched some stuff. I think this is kind of when I started sketching more with color pencils, and it does wonders for improvement and for how I feel about my art, so that's that. There is another shirt design that I made, actually. I settled on this one, I think it's on the next page. I'm actually really proud of this one. Yeah, there it is. I tweaked it in the final video, but I'm really proud of it. Not that proud of how it turned out in the end, because the colors weren't the best ones and it kind of faded. There are some finally proper Halloween sketches. This is one of my other OCs that kind of float around. His name is Auntie. It's antisocial. I just call him Auntie. I just draw him when I feel sad or melancholic. He's very self-insert. Yeah, here he is again. I think I actually made this into a sticker. Ready to Cry Club. Yeah, some experimental stuff with the markers. This is him for the first time, I think, when I properly drew him. I turned this into a digital piece too. Really proud of it still, even though it's like 2 years old and I would probably draw it better. Halloween sketches? No, not yet. This is a little comic that I did with Light and Ray. Yes, they are boyfriends. Most of the OCs you see here are gay or queer in some way. Because I'm queer as fuck and I like to let that bleed into my style and the things that I create. So it's kind of like, I think, yes, they're playing Among Us. This was the Among Us era. And these are just some pretty people from Pinterest that I did studies of. I was trying to improve my style and anatomy, and you know, it was a really fun way to do that is draw people in cosplays and cool makeup. More studies? No, this is actually my OC. His name is Theo, and his design has also changed, but here I was like crying over not being able to draw his face in a consistent way. Literally every time I drew him, he looked different. And it's still that way. I can't for the life of me draw him in a way that would look like him. Now that he has a more distinctive design, you will actually be able to tell that it's him, but I don't know what's with his face that I can't for the love of me draw him. This is another art block page, and you can tell that it's art block page because it's not finished. Yeah, and this is Tally for the first time. I had a dream about her and then I was like, oh, that's a cool design, let me do that. And it's Kylo again. And he's sad because I was sad. Another art block. Yeah, you can really tell, huh? that I was not in a good space. I really love this sketch though, of Light. And here's Tally again. I still am really attached to this sketch and these sketches. These 3 sketches of Light, this whole page, but like these 3 are, I think, one of my favorite sketches in this whole sketchbook. There's really not much to say about this. It's just, look at my sketches and watch me ramble for, I don't know, half an hour, I guess. I think this is from Pinterest as well, because I just didn't know what to draw, so I opened Pinterest and I drew shit from that. This page, still in art block, but I think I was getting out of it, and I think I turned these 2 sketches into digital sketches. And here, that's me. That's how I looked like at the time, I think, and I wrote fucking roommates, because I was so fed up with my roommates at that time. I was so annoyed and I didn't have enough personal space, so I was really pissy. So that was a little bit of a vent there. Here I think I followed a stream of golden art. I didn't remember that username. Let's just call them golden. And their art is very beautiful. So from time to time they do like streams where they explain how they draw certain things and features, and so I followed with that and sketched some mouths that they did. Here is random page with nothing much in it. You can see that it's mostly just scribbles, but it looks aesthetic, so what the hell. It looks pretty. This is I think it's a mess. It's a mess. I drew Snufkin. That's the only thing you can probably take away from this page. This is the Halloween sketches. Yes! I usually do a piece for Halloween with my OCs, and this year I just couldn't, so I just made some sketches of the monster OCs, the demon OCs, in cosplays. So here is Light as Disney's Hades, here is Ray as Dracula, and Billy as Frankenstein's monster, and me as fucking Harry Potter apparently is what is written in that. I don't know. I wore glasses and I had hair like this at the time. This is Ezra sketches again, and they're really not anything special. I just wanted to sketch and I didn't have a reference, so that's why the faces look so wonky. Well, most of my faces look wonky, but this is exceptionally bad. Anyway, this is the might dress trend. This was the same as the strawberry dress trend, just with a might dress. So I did Auntie in a might dress, and then I did Light and Valentine. Here he is. That's not the final sketch. This was turned into a digital piece. More poses that look very interesting. I think this is safe, but there is nothing really to say. It was just studies because I wanted to improve my poses. This was face expression studies from Disney, because I'm very bad at expression, and then here is the final official make dress piece. That's the sketch for it. Here, that's odd. Did I skip something? Because I don't think I skipped a page, but I'm missing a very important sketch. Actually, many very important sketches. I think it's in the other sketchbook. Is it in the other sketchbook? That's bullshit. No, it's in this sketchbook. Oh my god. I had like two sketchbooks at the same time. This is my second official sketchbook and it's very awful. But I think that here somewhere should be a sketch. Shit, where is it? It was here. Am I dumb? No, there it is. Yes, here, with this one, I kind of started designing tarot card designs. It was really just for fun. I didn't want to do anything with them, but this is Judgment, and this is Hermit, I think. Yes, the Hermit, and then Empress, the Sun, and the Mage. And then here are lovers. I thought it was weird because this is like the 7th card I did, Death and Chariot, really late, so was very confused. Yes. Yeah, and there is the first tally. I lied to you. This is the first tally sketch, not that one. Yeah, so that's it. Not gonna be showing this sketchbook though, because there's not really much to show. I wasn't really good back then. Yes, so these two are the tarot design sketches. Back then, I still was drawing on a Wacom and on my computer, and I don't really remember when I upgraded to the Samsung tablet that I draw on now. I think it was a Christmas present. So this was still drawn with my shitty second-hand Wacom tablet, and it looks the part, but oh boy. This is my first commission sketch. And it's the first and last commission I've ever done. And the person vanished on me. He ghosted me when I sent him the sketch and started talking about payment. I was really inexperienced. This person just texted me if I could do a commission for him. because I was dumb and I didn't know how it worked, so I agreed. And it went well. He was really nice and sent me the details and everything, and I sent him the sketch, and I brought up the topic of payment because I didn't want to do this for free. Of course, I didn't want to do it for free. And he ghosted me. And I haven't done a commission since because I don't know how they work, and I'm very self-conscious about my style. Too much to do an actual commission for someone, and I feel like no one would really want a commission from me. So yeah, that's the story. That's the very sad and short story of my one and only commission that I didn't even get to finish. Oh, here I bought, it's not a Posca, but it is essentially like Posca pens. So I had a blast with them, really. It was really fun. It livens up the page so much when you just have those little details. I went a little ham, like this one. I really enjoy still painting with the details with them, but don't really use them so much now because most of them are broken or dried out. And I didn't have the chance to buy more. Here, these are actually style studies from, I do not know how to read the name because the person is Polish. There is the username. That's the Instagram username. I'm not gonna pronounce it because I'm scared. And I really love their style. Like, they're one of my biggest inspiration. So I really wanted to adapt some things from their style. And this is actually a very first sketch of Misha, who is now the most drawn OC on my Instagram feed. And I'm writing a book about him. Like, a whole ass book that I want to publish. It was like, I really liked the black eye that this OC had from the artist, and I wanted to play with it, so I just sketched my own iteration of it, and he changed somewhat. The design has changed now, but this is the first sketch. Okay, that was my sappy moment. Let's continue. There's really nothing to say, is it? Because these pages just look so sad. Just some mushrooms and frogs and plants, because why the fuck not? It looks nice. This is so sad. Like, it's going to get better when I get towards the end of this sketchbook, because then I actually started thinking about layout and aesthetics of a sketchbook page. But here is just really me trying to get out of art block and designing faces. It's really nothing. It's nothing. There is Kenny. Yeah, this is just sad. You can see that my faces have improved significantly since the start of this sketchbook. More plants. This is the start of the summer. It's 1st of July. Lovely. Here are just some random sketches. There's not really much to say. I just gave up on this page so fast. These are just some random people from Pinterest, and then this is me. This is how I looked like at the time I had a mullet. I shaved it off since, and I'm growing it back out because I liked having a mullet. And then this is my birthday doodle page, because on my birthday I started going out with myself, and I stopped celebrating my birthday as a whole thing. So I usually just go out into a random cafe and I sketch, or I write, or do anything that I want at the moment. And this is the page that I sketched on my 21st birthday. Oh, and this is when I went out for a lunch with my friend, and I was waiting for him for like an hour, so I just sketched the people that were sitting in the restaurant and some plants. These are some more Pinterest sketches because I was trying to improve my faces again, and I felt like it. I am proud of this page because I was really in the zone, and most of the sketches that are here I still really like. It's really nice when I come across a page that I know I enjoyed sketching and I still like how it looks today, because as I said, most of this sketchbook is just getting out of art block and doing some stupid doodles that don't really look good overall. So it's really refreshing to have something aesthetic to look at from time to time. Yes, this is another study page. This is the artist again. the Polish one. And this is Tricky Wagon. And this time their OCs actually look like their OCs because it's a style study and it's her style. So yeah, I'm not taking credit for these, okay? This I turned into a full piece as well. And I really love that piece. I have it set as my wallpaper because I really enjoyed doing it and it turned out so well. This is a character from the cyberpunk werewolf vampire comic. He's gonna be there. This is a sketch of a poster I did for a book that I'm writing. I don't know, I just felt like doing it. There wasn't really a reason because it's still on the first draft and it's like an idea, but I was just really into it at the moment, so I sketched it and then I turned it into a digital piece, and then I sketched up a fan art of a book that I read at the time, and it turned out completely different, but still proud of that one. And the author actually saw it and he even DM'd me that he really loved it, and I was so proud of myself, and it felt so great to be recognized for a fan art by the author of the original fiction. It was amazing. I was practicing expressions, so that's really what it is, and some perspective in the face, and you can see that I'm not really good at it. Now I'm better at it because I kind of got the hang of it, but this was really, it needed to be done. And here is just some doodles. You know, these are the really small sketches that I forget about, and then I just have a laugh because they're so cute and and funny. I don't know, I find it funny. So it's the little things, you know? At this day and age, we just have to be happy about the little things. More sketches from Pinterest. Yeah, and Misha, without glasses, because I always forget that he has glasses, and I forgot to draw them, and I'm like, why does he look weird? Why does he look different? More mouths. I tried to sketch some mouths because I was like, do I remember anything from Golden's class from the stream? And I remembered something. These are, again, some doodles. I think I might have done that in class. Yeah, I think I definitely did this in class. Some eyes. I think this is also a style study from math, because I really liked how they draw eyes and expressions in general, so I wanted to like try and implement that, and it didn't work. I still draw eyes the same way I used to. I'm just more conscious of the way I do them, so it wasn't for nothing. More random shit, more light, more me. Oh god. This is just poses from Pinterest and some faces from Pinterest that I wanted to do because I was bored and I didn't know what to do. So I did what I always do. I opened Pinterest and I started sketching random things that came up on the homepage. I like this one. I might turn that into something because it looks really cool. I don't know. And here is when I actually started, like, I was like, I need to finish this sketchbook so I can start the new one, this one, because this is from Tricky Wagon. It's very cute, very nice, and I was so excited because I wanted to buy it for like 2 years and it was always out of stock. So now I finally got it, and it sat empty on my shelf for like half a year because I couldn't bring myself to finish this fucking sketchbook, and I didn't want to start that sketchbook until I finished this one. So I decided that I'm just gonna draw a page every day until I finish this sketchbook so I can get started with the new one. So here is when I actually started doing that, and I started caring about how the pages look and about the layout, and you can see the difference between the pages before that and between when I actually consciously sketched for it to look cool and started using up the space, all of the space. So these are random people from Pinterest. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is Jerry Key fan art from the Magnus archives. I did a fan art of him a while ago on my Instagram, but yeah, I just really wanted to draw him. I think he's my favorite character from the series, and it's such a shame that he wasn't there that much. But yeah, there's Misha. This is his final form. This is how he looks now. He does get the black eye later on this in the story, but that's spoilers. I can't explain that. There is a woman. Jesus Christ. I just have a naked lady in here. Just didn't notice it. Anyway, this is probably gonna be blood. It's creep. And another Magnus Archives fan art. This time is John. I don't know. He just fit. He fit in there. And this is, I don't know, this is a really good profile. When did I get so good in profiles? It's just, when I draw a side profile, it's either very good and cool, or it barely looks like a person. There is no in between. Either I get it right on the first time, or I just give up because I know that it's not going to work. Most of these, I think, are just random things or things from Pinterest. This is Michael from Magnus Archives again. And here is Jerry from Magnus Archives again, because I don't know, I just love them, okay? And I draw very little fan art as it is, so I thought I might as well. Here I was like, I'm not really good at drawing shoes. I might use this page for some shoe study. And I did one and it turned out awful, so I bought it, the idea. Yeah. It's glued on. It's probably glued on for a good reason. Here's a little Ezra sketch because, I don't know, it just felt like it. Next page. Oh my god, what the fuck? This is me. This is how I look like now. Except I have black hair, but that's me. And this is just a very weird sketch of Carlo and random shit. As usual. Most of this is random shit. Oh my god, this is the last page! This is the last page! Okay! I didn't actually think we were gonna get to this point. So, last page, really quick. This is a fan art of a character from a book that I'm reading. His name is Spider. And this is a sketch of Kenny and another grandson lyrics. Because it fits him and I didn't know what to put in this little space. Pigeon. This is creep. And yeah, some random shit. Again, another little Kenny. And that's it. I don't even know who this is. I don't know. Ew. And then this is just a page where I tested all of the markers and pens that I would like to draw with. When I picked up a new pen, I always tested it on this page, so I saw how it bled out on the other side. And this is a sheet that I kept in between the pages so that it wouldn't smudge or bleed through another page. I don't think there's anything inside of this. I don't know why I put it in. No, there's nothing inside. It's just there. Yeah, so that's it. So it's a little frog. I don't really know what else to say. This is the end of my fourth sketchbook. I don't really know how to end this video. So see you soon. Hopefully.